Well, good morning. At least I think it's still morning. Welcome to build day 46. It's been a busy morning. We took Morgan down and picked up her birthday present, the little kitten I think I mentioned in yesterday's vlog. She's already named it, Bud. You will get some video of him later. Right now, they're in Morgan's room watching Godzilla with the door shut, so Bud and Morgan can bond a little bit. As far as Kaylee goes, Kaylee and him have already bonded. The cat is very much likes Kaylee, and Kaylee feels the same way about him. In fact, he's already tried laying down on her front paws, which shocked Kaylee. She wasn't used to that. But while they're bonding, I need to get out here and get to work. And I want to be in there and bond with him too. He's a cutie. But we're out here on the front porch. A lot of the work is going to stem here on the front porch, but we're going to have work all throughout the hunt we've got to do. Today, we will be starting with those two things. Speakers. And they go clear out by the entrance out there. That's our Q-line speakers. I need to get them in place, and then we need to run wire. Now, note on wiring, we normally do, I've always estimated around 2,500 feet. Well, I picked up, just to play it safe this year, I bought 3 brand new boxes, bending over getting something, of wiring. That's our third roll, right there. That's my third roll. And that's all I got left of the second roll. Not enough to do the Q-line speakers, so we're going to have to get into that to do the Q-line speakers. Plus, I had all that leftover wiring from last year's hunt we used. So we've easily done over 3,000 feet of wiring this year. But we're going to get started with the speakers. I'm going to get those out into place, run the speaker wire from there up to here. And I've already got some here. These go to the speakers over in the Pirate. And the stereos will be sitting underneath the table down there. Up on the table is going to be the security system. But anyway, I've got to get that wiring ran, get the speakers in. Then we're going to get in here, sweep this off, get it cleaned up, because it is a disaster area. And then we've got some wiring to do. Gray thing, the multi-plug down there. That was what was giving us a problem the other day with the blow circuit. I brought it in, left it sitting upside down. It's dried out. It's working again. I think some water got into it. Condensation, it was dripping off the container and stuff. But it appears to be working. So I am going to wire that in. Right now, I've got a white extension cord plugged into the other outlet on the house. And you can see it going up and around the corner there. I'm going to unplug that white cord, plug in that orange cord, and then take the cord from the multi-plug, move it around, plug it in. And without that, will basically run 2 stereos, a monitor, and 2 security systems. That's all it's going to run. And I like that idea. In fact, I'm probably going to even run that projector up here and plug that in, plug it in there. That way, at the end of the evening, oh yeah, and there's a projector that goes on the table. But on the end of the evening, all I have to do is hit the switch on the light bar. It will kill the security system, kill the stereos, and kill both of the projectors. One switch, multiple things. Much like my power box, which I like. Everything's controlled from up here. I can turn everything off. But anyway, once the speakers are done, I get the wiring done. And I'm going to start working on these. These are all my different projectors, and as you can tell, I've got them labeled for what areas they go into. I've also got all the flash drives and everything that go into these. It has all the footage on there, and I've got speakers in there. So we're just going to start going. Probably start out with the photo op, get out there, get it plugged in, get it running, and go from there. And we'll just work. We'll do photo op, the graveyard, the courtyard, and then we'll head over into the water room and get the one into the water room. Get everything hooked up to power, make sure everything's coming on, and then tonight we'll go through and dial in all the projectors. We got to set their focus, make sure they're aimed right, see if any of the stands need to be moved forward or backwards a bit, that sort of thing. And so you will get some nighttime footage of the projectors tonight. And I hate to say it, it's probably going to be the last of the nighttime footage for this vlog, because this might, depending on how far I get today, might end up being the last build vlog. Maybe. It depends on what else I have left to do after today. So, anyway, breakfast of the day. Cocoa Rice Krispies and some toast. A large baking bowl, mixing bowl of Cocoa Rice Krispies and some toast. So there you go. Now, on to work. Hey, I think I better give you some sort of footage. And as you can tell from my surroundings, I'm in the water room. We got photo op, graveyard, the 2 projectors in the courtyard, and the extra one in the water room. All in. Now the photo op, graveyard, and the courtyard I can't do tonight. But in here in the water room, it was dark enough. I was able to set the projector up, and it'll look better at night. You'll get another look at this tonight. I'll also turn on the eye as well, so you can see them both together. But it's a little bright, but it's dark enough in here to where videos are playing. So that's up on the roof. Now I've got the projector up there on top of that wall, which is right by the entrance. I don't know if the phone's picking it up, but you can hear the projector here, depending on the soundtrack. But some of the soundtracks you can hear right here, and then when you get further in the room, the water just overrides it. But it's interesting. It's kind of lined up with the photo, or the pumping station too. So, but anyway, we've gotten that done so far. All the projectors are in. Next step is lunch, walking the dog, and then we're going to start doing the security system. And you'll probably get a look at that too. Yeah, Ram's got his glasses on, and that's because I'm working on the security system. I'm looking at the monitors. We just got done aiming all the cameras. And I think I'd show you what we've got for camera angles this year. Give me just a sec here. There we go. That is the witch. Photo hall. Sue-Ann's tube hallway with the werewolf. Spider, snake. That's the queue line. And then we've got Gypsy. Chain hallway. The courtyard, and I still got the secret doors open. That's what these are here. Showing the lights from the thing. Graveyard. Pirate. And then back to witch. Now that's 10 of the cameras. Get this little guy over here. And then this one. It takes a minute for it to sync up. We've got Clown, the new box Clown. There's our head count camera. That's the gate to get in there. And this is the one I'll watch and count heads at the end of the season. And then there's a mausoleum and the water room. Now these 4 cameras I just showed you on this system are ones I'll be pulling scare footage off of for right now. The big system up here with 10 cameras, I've got to find a program that will convert them over to MP4s. Modern day ones don't work with this, and it takes freaking forever to do convert things over. So it's something I have to mess with. You know, it's why I didn't get any scare cam footage off of that last year. But last year, the 4 I have on here are all where I got decent scares at. So we're just going to go with that for scare cam footage and see how we do this year. But there's that. And I know my hand was covering. But just put away. And back to that, catch the noise out. Just going on dinner. I'm pretty much done for the day. You know, I got everything on my bucket list done. I do need to check Bart out. When I first turn him on, he's coming on, doing part of a set, saying, and then shutting off, and then not activating again. So we've got something wrong with Bart. I have a feeling it's in the wiring somewhere. Either that or the sensor's going wonky on him. I'm not sure. But if he ends up being a static prop, he ends up being a static prop. I can't get into the display because of Sue Ann's cobwebbing to mess around with him. So I'm going to double check things on him, on the areas I can get to, and see what's going on with him. I've got a couple of little things to do tonight. Major thing I do have to do, and I did promise you guys some nighttime footage, is after dinner we're going to start going through and testing video projectors and stuff, you know, getting them all set. Right now I've only got 2 set and ready to go, and those are the 2 in the water room, the one up on the tent roof and the one in the pumping station. I am going to turn the pumping station one on, and we'll go and get a look at both projections going, I hope. But we've got to go through and test all the video projectors tonight, so you'll get some nighttime footage of that. If nothing else, at least it's something. Okay, the said dresser and I are out here. We're doing projectors. I'm going to do this in segments. I figured I'd show you the courtyard first and get you flipped around. Come on, do your thing. Oh, there she goes. She's getting older and uglier. And that one is at about the volume that we normally have it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, and here comes another one! The Bride! Yeah, I think that's just about right, I think. Okay, next one is water room. I know you were. Okay, now we're in the water room. Got the eye going. And that one. And Kaylee howling.
Wolfie.
Yeah, Wolfie. But not bad. I still got to get that fence panel up. I can do that tomorrow or tonight, one of the two. Okay, Graveyard is next. And here's the graveyard. Now we ended up having to move the projector further forward because it was oversized for the screen. And this is one of the new projectors. With the old projectors, it would just barely fit without having to move it. But in the process of moving that, we had to rearrange some of the tombstones a little bit. But graveyard is done. Next and last, photo walk. And that's the photo walk. Oh, blinding you. Oh, hey, there you go. That's the photo walk. Ended up having to move the projector forward. And we had a problem. One of the old brackets broke, so I had to jury rig it. It's good enough for this year. So, anyway, that's done. Now stay tuned for your end of the day wrap up. Okay, end of the day wrap up. Not too bad. We were all over the place. We got the projectors put in, got the Q-line speakers put in, got the security cameras and or security stuff. That stuff back there on the table, and the stereos in. We sound checked the stereos, got all the security cameras aimed. We just got done doing the projectors. We had to move two of them. They were a little bit too far away. And one of the stands for the boxes the projectors went in, it was one of the old ones. Broke. No big deal. I can fix it later. But we've got all the projectors are set. They're ready to go. The only thing I have left to do, I've got bubbler, 3 foggers, our security doorbell, and a remote control for the bubbler to put in. All of about an hour, hour and a half work. That's it. And then I got to secure up the secret doors, the one going in to the mechanical room over there, and the one out by Bart need to be sealed up. And we're done. And after that, I'll have the rest of the day off tomorrow. And all day Wednesday off. We do have VIP night Wednesday night. So I'm not sure if I'm going to take tomorrow night off or not. I'm tempted to open up early. Oh, and that's one other very important thing I got to get put in tomorrow. If we open tomorrow night, I've got to have the donation box up. If not, then Wednesday morning, I'm going to have to put the donation box up. One way or the other. It's got to go up either tomorrow or Wednesday. People got to have someplace to put money. I like it when they put it right in my pocket. But anyway, that's pretty much all we've got. The build is, for the most part, done. There's just a little handful of things, about an hour to 2 hours worth of work. Like I said, once that's done, I can sit down, just space out and relax until Wednesday night. And I think I'm going to do that this year. I don't think I'm going to open tomorrow. Though part of me wants to, but we never get very much traffic when we open up early like that. And donations suck, usually. So I think we're just going to go with Wednesday, the 23rd. I'm going to put something up on my Facebook page, letting people know that we will be open limited hours Wednesday night to stress test, 6:30 to 9. Past that, that's it, guys. We're done with the setup. I want to thank everyone that's come along for the ride, left comments, some funny, some serious, some with questions, which were fun to answer. As far as upcoming vlogs, you will definitely have a walkthrough video. It will be up by November 2nd at the latest. Hell, I might turn on several areas of the haunt tomorrow night if we don't know, since we're not going to be open, and shoot some of the displays going off. I don't know. I like doing it when we're open. Gives me something to do between crowds. But I could snap pictures. Could always do pictures too. I think we did 73 pictures last year or something like that. And they went up on Instagram and Facebook. God, talk about pain in the ass to upload all that. But we got the walkthrough video. We got the Twisted Christmas setup series, which will get started as soon as we get the haunt down and out of the yard. And then we'll have a walkthrough of that, which is just looking at the lights, about just over 10,000 lights, and Tiny playing Santa Claus. And then as far as prop building goes, I've got 3 or 4 different projects lined up. Each one is going to take a month or so to do, so probably won't be any prop building vlogs up until January. Sometime in January, you'll get a vlog for prop building. But we've got 3 projects lined up. Rebuild of the fireplace. The old one's going to end up going into the trash, provided I can get the new one made. I'm not throwing the old one out until the new one's made. The Jack in the Box is going to be getting a total remake and a redo. Gypsy panels, I need to recarve those and make up a new set. The old ones are crumbling and falling apart. And then there was another one. There was one other major project. Oh, I've got the power box, which needs to be gutted and totally redone. And I gotta buy switches and stuff for that, so that's a fun one. Trying to think, what else is there? It's one of those, people. It's one of those. But anyway, again, thank you for coming along for the ride. We'll see you in the funny papers. Stay spooky, stay toxic.